Good evening and welcome back to Timberborn here on Helix Mountain. We are doing pretty well. Yeah, with a little caveat, a little asterisk next to that, doing well, because our mangroves are not doing very well. And I think it's just because we don't have enough gatherers. I have put in a ladder here to try and allow the this gatherer here to get down to grab some, but it's not enough really. I probably need more over here. It was suggested in the comments as well that I should have more, because if we're letting this expand naturally, they're going to grow all the way up over around here, and we don't have anything back here to harvest them. So, you're right. You're absolutely right. I should definitely do that. If I come over this side, it's a long way for the beavers to go to harvest to come back again, if that makes sense. So you can gather up to there, and you can gather up to here. So you can technically get all these, but you are only one beaver. So maybe if we had another one here, gathering, maybe that would work. What if I got rid of those two there and put another gatherer flag there, which would only go up to, well, this point here, but would be good for that. And then perhaps we could come off here and build something in here and put in something. I've got to be careful though. I can't just like build down and run a path along here, because if I did that, it would stop the mangroves expanding. And we don't want to do that. We want to leave them expanding out. So I'd need to build something like with the overhangs or something, possibly. So if I could build the overhangs sort of off of here and along, like with a bridge, we can do that, and then the overhangs won't block their expansion. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do let's go here. Let's do a double platform, a single platform there. Let's do a long overhang, and then I want to do another one here. So like that. Overhang, overhang, and then something on the other side there. Might change that to be more centralized actually. Let's change that up slightly. Hold on. Make it look better. Make it look a bit better. Boom, boom. Put that in there. And then I want something that's going to be in between those two. So how long is that? That is 9. So that means that center, which is kind of awkward. But that's okay, because I can do that and that with a staircase in the center, like so. And then what overhangs do we need? Those ones. Yeah, well, unlock those. That's okay. Boom, boom. Yeah, like that. We'll also do a platform. I could just do one platform. Yeah, I'll do the one platform there. That'll be fine. And then what I'll do is I'm going to put staircase in there and over here, like that. Okay. Doop, 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 doop. Ba-dump. Oh, you built from there. Oh, nice. Can you reach? You can. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's okay. So you can build this, which means you can build that, which means you can build all of it. Beautiful. Okay, and then put some more gathering flags in. So I can put like one here and one here. And they can gather the ones on this end. And this can carry on spreading through, and it doesn't get stopped by that. It just spreads over. So there we go. Cool. Okay. And it can carry on spreading all the way down here if it wants to. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. Okay. In regards to our water level, our bad water channel, I should say, pretty much done. Pretty much done. We've got a little bit on the end to do there. That's not a problem at all. And then it'll be done and flowing over there. So you see, boom, just that. There was some suggestions of should have more builders, which I did. I put more builders in, but what I thought would happen is going to happen. But excuse me, it doesn't really matter. What I mean is that a lot of the builders are just idle, sat here doing nothing, And that's because down here, only 1 or 2 builders can turn up at once to deliver goods. So this asks for 4 dirt. 4 builders can come to deliver 1 dirt each. And that's it. No other builders can do anything because we can't build enough, because we can't get in there to do more with it. Obviously, they can come and do other projects. So they can come and do this here. This is absolutely fine. They can, work on all this here. Not a problem whatsoever. So, yeah, that's always there. Let's do this. Boom. So, yeah, we've got them, and we had loads of spare beavers anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So, yeah, we are not getting as many injuries as I would expect. I don't know if there's a thing. Excuse me, my voice is wonderful. I don't know if there's a thing with the iron teeth whether they get less injury, because on the folktales this is 2 an hour, so maybe the iron teeth is less. I don't know. Or I don't. Oh well, doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. We're not getting as many injuries as I would expect with the industry that we have, but that's okay. We are full on metal. We are full on planks. We could build the wonder. I think I will build the wonder. I just don't know where I want to put the wonder. It should go somewhere central. It could go up here. But I'm not sure. I also want to build the tribute to ingenuity as well. And I have an idea where I want to build that. And I want to build it here. I want to build it further into this cave. And I was going to put bots and stuff in the cave and do the things. And I said, what sort of target do we want? And some people said we should do some bots. And other people said we should have just a couple of beavers left. And I'm like, yeah, maybe. But I think what I want to do is get the water channel running. Just see how much power this runs. Both of them, obviously. See how much power they produce. Build the tunnel. To find out whether this system works, because I don't know if this works or not. It should do, but I don't know if it will or not. And then build the wonder, and that'd be good. That'd be great. So yeah. But what I was thinking, and I don't think it'll work, is going down. I might have to go down a little bit further here than we have. I might have to go down a bit more, because obviously it would end up right here in this here, so that's fine. We can go down further. We can go down another 2. But what I was thinking was, so there's a hole. 1, 2, 3, and we're here. Power. I need for tribute and duty. I need power. So I was thinking the tribute could go here, and I could sink it down in the ground by 2 or 3. We can run power into it with that trick we've seen with the running the power through a impermeable floor. We could sit it on there, sunk down slightly so it sits inside the cave, and then behind it do bots. If I wanted to do bots, I just don't know if I want to bother with doing bots now. Kind of happy as things are. Might go for a higher happiness if possible. Might try and get some more stuff going with food and things. Just try and get everyone as high as happiness as possible. Not many scratches going on. I think a lot of this fun stuff would be better if we could drop down to 12-hour days, but that would involve us being able to harvest way more food than what we do now. But on the flip side to that, I do have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 34, 44 really beavers that don't need to be working here and could be working in fields and doing things, because I don't really need the builders. Not once everything's built anyway. We don't need builders at all. And haulers, we probably need 2 of them. We probably need 2 haulers running. So we've got 44 beavers doing whatever we want to do. So to do whatever we want to do. So we could absolutely, I think, have more green land dotted around doing things. So yeah, we should also upgrade the storages for water here, which I should do. and will at some point. Some point, I don't know when, but we will at some point. So yeah. Right. Okay. So. What do we want to work on next? Well, the drought, there we go. Boom. The drought has ended. Beautiful. That means the power's going to start running again. So I can turn off these, get our beavers into this, and start building out the internals to this, because we need a lot to do internally. So, like, I need to remove this tree and this tree, which is kind of awkward. I wish I'd have got in there and done them originally, but did not. So, yep. And I need to build, obviously, everything inside here as well. So, yeah. Let's make sure these trees are high priority. Might also do these trees out here as well. I think I missed doing them. They're going to have to go for the other channel as well. Anyway, let's do that. I don't need that there. I don't know what that's doing there. Yeah. So wait for the power to come back, the water to come back, so that we can re-enable. So this power here can re-enable. And that'll be fine. We've got some more explosives to blow up there. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah. I don't want to put the wheels in just yet, because I want to brain work. I don't want to put the wheels in yet, because we need to get in there to build things, and the beavers can't work underneath the wheels, because wheels take up space and beavers take up space, and the two do not go together very well. So let's wait until like day 4 to get some power actually running over there again. That would be nice. It's got to fill up everything. That's the biggest problem to it. It takes so long to get there, because it just, yeah, it does. It just takes so long to get there. So, okay. Right, so let's turn off these two. And let's build a... I don't think that the bad water gets trapped anywhere. Maybe a little bit in here, but I think that'll be okay. But let's build a couple of entrances. The biggest problem is these trees require their own plank, which is, yeah, because I have to get down to the base of them to do anything with them. So, yeah. There you go. Okay. So it's going to drop in here. Right. Pause. Damn it. I definitely don't want beavers going down in there. I definitely don't want beavers going in there. They can do that one. But no, you're not allowed to do this one. And the annoying thing is I don't really want to do anything with that, because that is the correct height for what we have. Let's build down into here. And I'm going to build down into here from this side. We'll just run a path all the way along to there. That should get to build everything inside there. Oh, we actually need to blow out some stuff in there. Oh, wow. Didn't notice that before. Could I drain this down? I mean, potentially I could drain it down. Yeah, go on. We got the dirt. Let's do... that. Let the beavers build this up here. I should also put the station in so they can get down to this end a lot quicker. But if I do that, then can't get into here for stuff, because they don't have the... Let's do that. What I should do is I should make all of this low priority. I want them to build it, but I don't want them to build it at the detriment of other things. So, right, there. Oh, bash the mic. Boop. There we go. Right, so you got rid of the tree there. Beautiful. That means we can get rid of this here. And then we can detonate that out and that out. And that will let the bad water out of here, which then means we can unpause this guy. And then that means I can continue on with building all of this in here. I'll let them get rid of the tree first before I do anything that involves moving bad water around, because I don't want to do that. And there we go. Tree is gone. Beautiful. Okay. Cool. Right. So now what we do is we come in here and we go and do that lower lane there. And then, oh, no. We don't want one on the outside there. No, stop. Bad beavers. Well, not bad. You're doing what you're told, but that's not what I meant. Nah, done it again. Bum. Like that, and then I think we want to go up one more. Yes, we want to go up one more layer to get the optimal flow for our large water wheels. Oh, need to go up one more layer actually. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Boom, awesome. Right, okay. And then we want to run a path in like this, all the way down to there. It's a long way for our beavers to go. Yep, but it's okay. The beavers are fine. The beavers are fine. They don't mind. It's also wrong. It's also wrong. Oh. This wall is wrong. It needs to go out one more. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yep. Oh well. That's not. I've had worse. We've done worse. So if I do this. Oh, no. Stop that. Oh dear. It's fine. It is fine actually. It doesn't really affect. Oh, I just gotta make sure I don't do that. Yeah, it's a little awkward, but hey ho. Oop, there we go. So we have to build a wall on the outside now, and then remove that one in the centre because we need power wheels obviously to go in there, don't we? One power wheel sit there, which is fine. Obviously, you can't do that because the path's underneath it. And the other one needs to sit on that wall. That's okay. That's fine. We can get loads of builders to build this because I've actually directioned it so it's outwards. That means the builders can come and build any part of this they want to build at any point. So all our builders can come and build this wall, because we have access to this here, so that's fine. What I am going to do, though, is I think I'm going to make this outside wall a low priority. And then the inside path a lower priority. like this. Put on. I may also want to put a thing in the corner there to try and flow the water around. I've done the corner like this so the water can kind of flow round, because the last wheel sort of stops, I think, here, one before it. So yeah. Okay, there we go. So builders, come build. You have a lot to do now, so come get on with it. Doop, doop. Okay, let's also put one there. And put one there, I suppose. Yeah. Doop. Doop. Need to clear out these trees here. And that one. That one's kind of awkward. Here they come. Pow. Look at that. Doof. Okay, cool. And then we'll put in another ladder there. And then we'll remove all these. Do. Awesome. So we can remove this. This here. Wow. My voice is very, very weird. Okay. That's fine. These can be blown up now. Beautiful. Pop. There we go. Okay. So actually, this wants to be a high priority. What am I thinking? I want you to build the insides first so that we can turn the power back on again, because the drought is coming and our power's going to die. Not that really matters that much, because we're doing good. We're doing good for everything. So, okay. So whilst you're sat around doing nothing because you have no dirt to do anything, because there is no dirt no longer in the system here, and then the power's going to die, so this is going to stop working. I can always cut off the path here and re-enable the power. I think we'll do that. Let's cut off the path there. No beavers can get down in here, I think, anymore. So let's have a look at where's the town centre? There. Nope, no beavers can get down here anymore. So we can open these up, which will re-enable the power. So the power will come along and run. Keep our entertainment going as well. We've got to keep the entertainment going and keep the beavers happy. Yeah. Okay. And then one can pop there. So let's go down under here and do this as well. I might want to go down as far as I can. I think I want to go down as far as I can. Don't do it that way. So we could go out to here, connect to this one. Then the water can just pour off the map. But what I really want to do is try and figure out a way to get the tribute of ingenuity into here. Same height as this. So this, so the tribute. Let's have a look at the tribute. Slow down time a little bit. Let's look at the tribute of ingenuity. So it is. If I put it on the same level as the buildings there, it is that tall. Let's unlock it, because we're gonna do it anyway. Boom. Let's unlock it. It is that tall. Maybe. So it needs to go 1, 2, 3 higher than what it is. Although, if we light things in there, the roof will collapse slightly anyway because of stuff. I am a little concerned that it's going to get to that water there, though. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we are at the point where this water is going to probably come and hurt us a lot more. Maybe. The reason I'm trying to figure this out early is that I want to build this along here. So this is going to go along to here, do its thing here. But I want to connect power shaft into this and then run the tribute off that, and maybe some bots in here. Possibly, I'm not sure about bots yet. but I want to connect that up so that the tribute sits here and has power connected to it. I want to drop the tribute of ingenuity down, however, by like 2 blocks into the ground, so that it sits like that in there. So this is ground level here. So this is where the beavers have all their houses, and they come along and, oh look, there's the tribute bomb sat there, and it's lower down the ground. So you don't see the base. Basically, the base will be hidden. The power wants to come from the base, which means it needs to be sat on a platform here. Which is 1 higher than this. That's fine. The power can come along, sat on a platform. So actually, this is the correct height, isn't it? Yeah, that's the correct height for it. So we can do that. I thought he was holding dynamite or something while she sat there. Nope, he's just got a tail stamp. That would be quite cool. Get some tail stamps for like stick of dynamite or stuff. That would be quite funny, actually. We are the dynamite exploders. Nice. So yeah, so this is the correct height we want to go along, and then we can tap off at the side of this, put platforms in, put impermeable flooring, and run power up into the tribute of ingenuity. And then we can do the same again over here. We can run along, do platforms up to have more power for whatever we want power for. So yeah. Okay, so in that case, let us tunnel along like this. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. We'll tunnel straight through. We should hit a river over here somewhere. Yep, there it is. Bum, bum, bum. And then you will output there. Beautiful. And what I need to do is I need to... I can't tunnel these out here. So I need to have a way for the water to get around this, because you can't tunnel out underneath the water sources. So I think if I was to maybe go around this... So let's see. That's center block. Is that center block? Or is that center block? It doesn't really matter. I think those two are center blocks, so that's the awkward thing there. But what if I went... Seven by 7, something like that. So this is open 3 blocks wide. That's fine. It's this side has to be open 3 blocks wide as well, so the bad water can get out. So we put the sluices in here, so good water this way, and the sluices in there for bad water that way. And all of these have access to get their water. And there'll only be a 3 by 3 hole in the center, so that actually is center. There'll be a 3 by 3 hole in the center there. That's what we're going to do. So boom, and yeah. So in that case, let's let me do this. Just like that. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? It could be an odd number. That's fine. Bum, bum, bum. And then no, I need, because I need this side open as well, don't I? Well, I don't need this side open. I want this side open. Do it that way. Six, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7 wide. I can do nothing about that though, unless I make it odd shaped. So we did that, and it's off center, which doesn't bother me. That's purely so that all the water sources. Well, hang on. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Hold on. The water sources do nothing here. The water sources do nothing here. There will be a 3 by 3 hole here. I need to make sure that there is 3 ways for the water to escape this way, because if there's one, it's not going to be enough for the bad tide to get out, and if the bad tide can't get out, then it's going to cause the the bad tide to fill up top, which then wouldn't really matter too much. Don't think. I don't think it would matter if the bad tide went up instead of down, would it? So I just don't think a one wide is enough. I could go up higher and make it 2 wide, and it just comes down to 3 here and pulls out. So yeah, because otherwise I got to build around here. So we got to build at least like that, and at least like that there, for the water to be able to get out and have its way around. These ones don't matter, because you've got to remember these are not on the surface. We're just dealing with blockages here. These are up higher. The water's coming down in this hole here, so it just needs places to go. So I suppose we could do something like that. Then water can come in, that'll sealed off there, that'll be sealed off there, and the water can go either direction it wants to go. Bad tide goes out this way, good tide goes out that way, and it's got 1, 2, 3, and this has got 3. So yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Go. So our beaver's going to come down here and start blowing this up and doing this thing here, which is fantastic. Awesome. We are obviously building stuff on the side here, but we need more dirt for that, so that's going to be a problem for that. Should we get the train? The train? Should we get the station? I think we should probably try and get the old tubeway going as well. Yeah, beavers can build off the edge of the tubeway, so we don't have to worry too much about them not be able to build this, and we're going to let them down into here at another point as well, so that they can get in and start building stuff up for the bad water, for the bottom of the channel. So yeah. Okay, let's remove the path then. Yeah, let's remove the path there. We'll disconnect the mine. Not fussed about that. We are absolutely 100% full on metal. I'm going to put the station in now, here. Actually get them to run down and build that with their paws, as it were. I really, really would like to have a way for beavers to come out here and come along to do things. So I'm going to remove that there, and then have the road around and go under there, just so they can get in here to build the rest of this wall, and then we'll replace that later, so that's fine. So we'll do that. Okay, go. We'll get them building the station that end there, and then this end I want to put another station in here. I'm thinking of putting it here. Now I want the power line to continue through somehow. I don't know how yet, because it needs to end up in this tunnel. I may just tunnel down and along and connect it to this tunnel. So from this point down, because this isn't going to be here permanently. This will be, we'll get rid of this, maybe move it somewhere else. But this is going to be our water hole. Although we might need a bigger water hole now I'm looking at this, because we're now up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pumps, and this can fit 2, 4, 6, 8 pumps. So I don't know whether that's going to be a good idea or not, but we will see. Yeah, we will see. Yeah, I might run a power down underneath and into that way to do hole, just a tunnel hole along there. So let's put it on stilts anyway, just so it's safer. So let's put it up there. Put in a ladder there that can connect to the road like that. And we'll put in a tube station here like this. I may want to have other tube station spaces, but I feel like they can come from here to here and then go. This is purely to get down to the iron and back again. That's all it's for. I've got to say, I'm not that much a fan of these tube stations. Where are you going? Oh, you're still building stuff up there. Okay. I'm compared to the zip lines, I think they are not overly complicated to make, but they're much more involved compared to zip lines. Let's put it that way. Much more evolved compared to zip lines. So, yeah. Don't need ladder there. Don't need that ladder there anymore. Don't need these ladders here. Or these ones here. You'll have to come in from the other side now. There we go. And then we'll do this here. They're not, I'm not complaining they're expensive by any stretch of imagination. Then they're definitely not. But I just... At least they can build inside them. If they couldn't build inside them and you had to build a platform around to actually build them, I don't think I'd bother with them ever, because then you'd have to have a path here anyway for building the lines. And this is like, well, then why would I'm just... It's quicker. It's quicker. That's about it, I suppose. The advantage they do have is they can go vertical. That is a big advantage. I do know that. So if you have a vertical built building, a vertical built map, where you're using a lot of verticality, then the tube line's fantastic because they can just go up, down. Phenomenal. Fantastic. So, yeah. Okay. It's all good here. So let's have a look, see about this one over here, shall we? Let's get rid of this. And I'm thinking of building out the water wheels this way, or at least building the wall for it again, like we have the other one as well. We've got a lot going on. We've got a lot going on for the beavers. This is a priority in here. So when we get this up again, they will do that. The outside wall is a low priority, but they're still coming and building it when they have the dirt, because this doesn't require any dirt down here. Or I think this has gone as far as it can go. Yes, it's gone as far as it can go. So they'll do this as a priority first. I've just got a path down here every time because, yeah. But they will come and do this once we connect to it, which I could do now because I could actually turn this off here, couldn't I? Let's do that. Let's turn this back off again. I should have done that. Or let's put in some pathways. Let's come like down here to the corner or something. No, doesn't matter. Doesn't actually matter where I put the pathway in. Put it right here. Doesn't matter. Oh, need to. Oh. There you go. Make that a high priority as well, so that you can actually get down in here and start doing this, which would be fantastic because we want to build this. This would be nice. Okay. Multiple things all going on at once. Yep. Which, speaking of multiple things all going on at once, I want to build out this here. So if I do mine this out, we're going to end up flooding here. So we might need to put in some dirt here to make sure this doesn't collapse on us and go terribly wrong. I don't know if I want to do box or not, though. That's the thing. I'm just not sure whether I want to or not. So if I was to do bots here, it would be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It would just be as wide as this, but only be 3 long. We obviously had the tribute here with whatever either side of it. I don't know what we could do either side of it. And then the bots behind it, so they would be about here, which is about there, which is about where the water is. Yeah. So how about we do, in fact, come in here, Let's remove this. This is not needed anymore. Be gone. Be gone, path. Be gone. Yeah. And I'll put in some dirt in here. Like, maybe like this. There you go. Oh, they can't actually... well, I think they can reach down into there. A fair bit. That's okay. There's dotted things all over the place. Stuff all over the place that I've accidentally put down. So, yeah. Just get rid of the paths. Basically, I have no reason to path over here anymore. So, get rid of the paths. And there's going to be rubble dotted around as well. That's fine. We don't need that. Not fussed about that. Oop, there you go. So you can come and do that as well. Cool, cool, cool. Another drought has started. Yeah, that's okay. The biggest thing with the power that I need is I need to make sure that the power continues for this guy to continue running all year round. Basically, that's the whole reason I want to turn these on and off as droughts and things appear. Get a lot of droughts and not a lot of bad tides as well. Yeah, okay. And then let's go back under again. Let's see here. So you've gone as far as you can go again. Zoop. Cool, cool. Right, so let's come into here. And I want to go up to... kind of here, I think. And let's do a 3x3 tunnel there. Then we will blow up all the way down to where we want to go to. It's going to cause stuff to collapse because that's just how it's going to work, because that's just how it is. That's fine. And then we'll blow up some stuff all the way down to whatever height we need to go to. Yeah. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. There you go. Hey, so they're zooming. Look at them zoom. Look at them zooming. Nice, nice, nice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Fantastic. I could also bridge out over this. I am completely aware that I could absolutely bridge out over the top of this, and then we can I could build this without turning the water on and off. I know, I'm completely aware of that. I just don't want to. I just don't want to. That's what it boils down to. I just don't want to. So yeah. Right. Anyway, let's go with more terrain blocks. And what I want to do is run kind of like this. And what I should do is I should stop doing it so it all follows from each other. Not because that's a bad thing, because they kind of got to build it anyway. But if them beavers can get to them from any other place, if I do it like this, so they're side on, that means all beavers can get to them at whatever place, and they're not reliant on the one behind it. But blocks require, so if I do this, they can't build this one until the one behind it is built, which means they can't do that until that one's built. So they have to do this one first, then that one, then that one, then that one, that one, that one, which makes sense, because if you're filling in a tunnel, you don't want your beavers to get stuck inside the tunnel. Doesn't always work, but it makes sense. And also, you want to make sure you build in the correct direction. You don't want to say, hey, turn around from that side and build back again, and then they only have access here, because then they can never do it. But if I turn them sideways like this, that means all of these have nothing behind them that are required to build. So beavers can build any of them they want, rather than building in a straight line like I have done here. So they can't build these ones until these are done. Although, I believe they can if the one below is completed. No, they can't. Nope, it won't do it because the construction behind is not finished. So no. So even though the one below is finished, so that is technically a valid block, it won't do it until that one's done. And that won't go until that one's done. So yeah, it becomes a bit... it can be a bit awkward to do that way. Whereas if I build them facing this direction, as I said, they have no prerequisites to build behind them, so therefore beavers can come in and build them from wherever, whenever, however, whatever, So, yeah. I need to remember that. I'm saying it because I need to remember it as much. I'm sure you all know that already, but I forget all the time that I have to do it this way, or should do it this way. So, yeah. Do. Oh, I need to. No, this is the wall. Actually, with a. I need to stop like there somewhere. I don't know where we have to turn around. So I actually want to build a second wall behind this. I kind of want to build. Yeah, I want to build a second wall because we need a path going down. But I don't, because the power's in the center, so I don't really need this path. But I want to build a second one so we have a path for the beavers as well. Is that a hole there? Was that a hole there? No, it wasn't. Nope. Okay. So we'll do this like this. As I said, I don't know how far I want to go with like building stuff on this. Whether I want to do massive farmland here. I might go for maximum happiness. I think that's one was it. And to get maximum happiness, we will need bots because we need the beavers chilling out all day and not working. So, yeah. I'm not going to make the same mistake of this corner here and mess this one up here. In fact, this needs to stop way earlier than that. Way earlier than that. Probably earlier than that as well. Because they need to turn this way and come down here. So, yeah. Yeah, so this part won't be there. And then I said, we'll change like this area here to maybe be farmland and have like a water system underground. So and then we can have massive farmland and we can get all the happiness and all the things and we'll have all infinite power so we can put in all the decoration and well-being pieces. And we can have mass amounts of them and everything will be awesome and wonderful. And there can indeed be much rejoicing. But the rejoicing will have to come in the next episode. I'm going to put in some showers, I think. Because beavers don't really have access to water all that much. So let's do that. So showers are 1 deep, right? And then they require a... Yeah. So let's just put in a row here. And we'll put in some showers here. And then we shall come back in the next episode. And we will carry on from there. So, well, they've also got swim pools and stuff, which I've completely forgotten about. That's okay. We can put swim pools in. We can definitely do that. We could absolutely put swimming pools in anywhere, really. I mean, this whole area here doesn't necessarily need to be. For that, we could change this whole area here, like squared off against this here, to do whatever we want to do. We could square this off, make this all just water. So, yep, we could do that. That's going to be our reservoir for the actual water to drink. We might make this bigger. Probably should make it like double wide and then double up on the building. So maybe come back up to here. Then along to there. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But let's put in the ones for the wet fur. Just give them, so... Yes. 7. There you go. Boom. Have some wet fur. Enjoy. Okay. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this one. We will get to things. I'm doing multiple stuff at once. But we have the beavers for it. We do indeed have the beavers for it. So it's not so bad. Everything is built here, isn't it? Yep. Okay. So yeah. So I'm going to be... I'll wait for this drought to go away. And then we shall pause it again and fill them up, and that's fine. And yeah, we should be good. We should be good to go. So, yes, let's leave this here and come back next time. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Get rid of that. And until then, as always, have fun.